How's it going, guys? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Hopefully this is all coming through okay. From my end, it all looks good, but do let me know if there's any issues at all. I've got the chat up so I can see you guys talking. We'll be starting in a second. I'm just going to give people a few more minutes because obviously I said I was going to start at 12 and I'm starting a little bit early. So I'm going to give people a couple more minutes just in case they got the reminders on YouTube coming through, and we will get started. How's everyone's day going? Looking forward to tonight. Looking forward to getting really, really drunk. I'm not. I'll be in bed. I'm boring like that. Well, while we're waiting, what has everyone got planned for this evening? Got anything good going on? Who have we got in so far? We've got Mr. Mawson. Hi, how you doing? We've got Johnny Bethnal Green, and we've got Flying Zebra. How's it going? Where's my ashtray? Yeah, you might want to get comfortable for this because this is going to be a bit of a long stream because we've got, I think it's five, well, I say I think, I know it's five videos of Tazer Rewinds to go through. We've got two that are 20 minutes and two that are 15 minutes. So that's about an hour and a half. So if you want to get snacks, if you want to get drinks, get them now. Good opportunity to get them before we do start because you need to get comfortable for the next hour and a half, basically, if you're going to stay around for the whole thing. How's it going Wednesday? How you doing? Be back at 5, just getting a package from the door, having a smoke. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I've already done that. Right, so about 3 more minutes and we will be starting. Just double check everything's looking all right from my end. Is it all okay for you? Do I sound all right? My voice is in sync with my image, my video. It's just, you're probably just seeing a black screen at the moment. It's because it's the YouTube player. Because this is the first video we've got going. I've literally got the playlist ready to go. I mean, there are a few bits on this. I don't know if you guys want to see the whole lot because I know that on some of them added, like the very first one I've got Tots TV House Explore at the end, and I think the 2019 we've got the music video at the end as well. So there are a few bits that we don't necessarily need to add on, but it's up to you guys. If you want to see the whole way through, we can. But at some point today, we'll literally be going through the whole of every single Explore I've ever done, basically, for the last 5 years. Which is nuts, when I think about it, because this channel has been around for almost, actually, I think it's over 10 years now. The channel itself has been around for over 10 years, but I've been doing Urbex for the last sort of, well, I say 5, but actually, it doesn't feel like the last 2 I've done any exploring whatsoever. I know I have put out videos, but I've nowhere near done as much as I would normally have done in the time that we've had. Yeah, what are we saying? We've got a few people saying stuff. Guitar parts tonight. Had a long stream when I woke up this morning. Just wish I got out of bed first. Wait, did you stream from your bed? That's a bit strange. I mean, maybe if you're on Pornhub, that'd be fine. But sweet screen. Yeah, thank you. It's literally a black sheet. There's nothing special about it at all. All good. Okay, interesting. Music video. Have you not seen the music video? Have you not seen the music video? Well, the bit I was playing at the beginning, actually, I can't. I'll swap back in a minute. Basically, this bit. Hopefully, you can still hear me. Yeah, I'll do this. So the music you hear in the background, that is at the end of Tazer Rewind 2019, and that was a music video I did in collaboration with a friend of mine called Rum and Apples, and it was released in 2019 as a big announcement at the end of the Tazer Rewinds. It's one of those things because the Tazer Rewinds, I think, are really, really good way of rounding up the year at the end of the year. But I don't think a lot of you see them. I think some people sort of think they're just like random videos and they're not Explore videos. I know that a lot of you guys are here for Explore videos, but when I do announcements or little special Easter eggs and stuff, a lot of them tend to be in the Tazer Rewinds. So you should absolutely, definitely jump on them when they go live. I think last year, was it last year? Well, I think either last year or the year before, I did something about Lewis Clark, because it was a bit when I did an interview with Lewis Clark a while back that I added in there as a little Easter egg, and I don't think anyone even noticed it. And the same as this year as well, I put in a bit about Secret Vault as well, and I don't think anyone noticed it at all. So you have that song downloaded as your phone. That's awesome. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Like, we put in so much effort to that because although I wasn't the one singing it, I helped film the video. I also helped like write the lyrics as well. So we both put in a lot of effort to that. Rum and Apples is way more talented when it comes to like actually singing and stuff like that. You do not want to hear me sing, trust me. So yeah, it was a collaborative effort. He did most of the work, I'll be honest. But we did help write the song, direct the video, etc., and put it all together. So yeah, we'll see that later on. If you guys want to see the full video, we can watch that later on because it is at the end of Tazer Rewind 2019. But we'll we will do that later on. So what time is it now? 12 o'clock? Didn't see the secret vault bit. Oh, did you not? Well, we'll watch it again anyway today. So if you stick around to the very end, you'll see that later on. But there is a little secret vault Easter egg. That's why you should always watch the Tazer Rewinds, because there's always little Easter eggs, little extra bits, announcements, etc. Obviously, this year I announced my new channel, Big Taze. So there's always stuff like that I tend to add in as little Easter eggs for those of you who do watch them. So definitely worth watching. Right. Okay. Well, we're at 12 o'clock now. So hopefully everyone who's going to be here is here at the moment. So we'll start with the first one. I will be pausing this and sort of talking about bits as well. So don't think we're just going to be sitting around, we're staring at the screen and we'll just be watching. I will be talking about bits as well and pausing it and stuff. So it's not. Sometimes people find that annoying, where like you pause stuff and they're like, "Oh, I want to watch a video," and then you're pausing it constantly. But this is how we're doing it. If you want to watch the full versions without pausing, they're all on the channel. You can go and do that at your own leisure. But yeah, so we're going to start today with Tazer Rewind 2017. Let's go.
What's up, guys? Hello and welcome.
Again, if it's
back to
too
another
quiet,
video.
too loud,
This
please
is
do
not
let me
gonna be
know.
an explore
All right.
video. I apologise for that, because I know that Saturdays are supposed to be explore days, but I kind of preempted this and I released another.
Welcome back,
Explore
Flying
this week
Zebra.
On Tuesday, so if you haven't seen that, there'll be a link down below and a card up on the screen. So
Look at that! I even got myself facing the right way.
It's a very small explore,
Usually I'm
not a
like this.
massive one. It was kind of in between other explores, so go and check that video out. This particular video is meant to inform you guys what's going on right now and something really cool that's happening at the end of this month, as well
God,
as
look how messy
I
my
have
room was then.
a whole video that I've made.
That's 2 houses
Like
ago.
a rewind
No,
to
3
the
houses
last
ago.
year of this channel. I know I'm about a month behind this with everyone else. Everyone else has done.
Nobody
like,
cares.
rewinds
Let's
on
skip
that
on.
channel. It teased to this.
Stop talking. Oh, and of course we've got an advert. Getting adverts on my own stuff. I can't even skip this. Come on. Oh, there we go. Paused this out for some reason. Right, we starting the rewind yet? No. Let's skip along till we actually get to the rewind. No one wants to hear this waffle.
This year's annual roundup rewind, whatever you want to call it.
I was much bigger there as well. Not that I'm much smaller now. I've put on a couple of stone in the last year or so, but I was much bigger then.
Right after the rewind. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you again next time. See ya.
Oh my god, I remember this intro. So for those of you who didn't know, like I used to have this channel as a gaming channel, so like that was my old gaming intro. It was such a cool intro, and as you might be able to tell as well, game theory was a massive influence back then as well. I love game theory and love their intro. So anyway, I'll carry on.
So taking that first step, I've decided that I'm going to change the focus of this channel.
This is insane. I know you guys are commenting. I will check in a second. I will check up
down
in
the
a
bottom.
minute.
It's pretty cool in here, to admit.
Again, let me know if it's too
Hello?
loud, too quiet, etc.
Come to read your meter.
Yeah. This place here, this one is actually one that I did again this year. So one of the first places I explored, this tunnel was actually one of the places I revisited this year and did a much better job. As you can tell, the camera's really shaky and crap. So, and there's me filming like straight up into my face. What a great freeze frame. But yeah, I revisited this year. So yeah, still there, still a cool location, still very creepy. Let me just quickly check your comments before I carry on. Have you thought about going to Portsdown? Have you been Portsdown? I have been to Portsdown a few times. I know there's a lot in that area, but I've been to a few different things in that area. You'll see in this one I've done the fuel tunnels in that area. Real homes are lived in, that's what means stuff. Yeah. Mine is a mess. Do you choose for the ads go or is it YouTube? It's YouTube. I mean, you have the ability if you want to pick where the ads go. I never bother, to be honest. I just literally whatever, let it do its thing. Watch your own ads. Yeah. Well, yeah, this is why I didn't like watch it through the OBS streaming thing. I thought, you know what, I'll get my own ads in. Shit. Something falling in a hole. You're going to take a picture of a chicken mayo sandwich. He's literally taking a picture of a chicken mayo sandwich from Co-op. Oh, Tyler, I missed Tyler. God, that's the thing when you talk about this. There's so many people that I used to explore with that just don't anymore. And this for many different reasons. Not like I just feel like anything, but I do miss Tyler, I have to admit. We're doing a hell on earth there. Yes, a stinky
No,
one.
no, I don't
The thing is, this is for me. This is memories.
No, I've
This
seen
is
it. I'm a
literally
director of
memories.
the
This is
council,
another reason I do the
Railways,
roundup
so
every
I
year.
can tell you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
It's not just about the videos for me.
Okay, so yeah, the guys just spotted us. I didn't see there was a guy there, and he asked us to leave, so that's fine. And we're going to head off back now.
That actually, if I skip back a second, that you might notice in the background.
No, I've seen you. I'm a director of the Solid Railways.
But you'll see in a minute. It says Dad Cam.
Yeah, no,
That's actually my dad. I used to go exploring with my dad a few times as well. I haven't done that in years.
Yeah, the guys.
But that there in behind, that's my dad. That seems like years ago we did that. My God.
Spotted us. I didn't see there was a guy there, and he asked us to leave, so that's fine. And we're going to head off back now.
That's my dad.
Strangely enough, we organised this trip.
This is one that is a big moment because this is actually the first explorer I ever met Neil on. This particular explorer was really random actually because I used to go exploring with a couple of guys from Exploring the Unseen World, Tom and Jack. Basically, I was there with Tyler, and we'd basically decided that we were going to go somewhere on our own without them for once because we always went out with them. We thought, you know, we'll go out by ourselves for once. And randomly, without us planning anything or anything, they literally happened to be there at the same time on the same day, but with Neil, the abandoned explorer. So this was the first time I ever met Neil.
Like away from like all the other people we usually go with.
And I lent him that light.
We'll come here, it's a really cool one. And guess what? Guess who's doing this exactly the same day? Exploring the Unseen World. And they are here also with the Abandoned Explorer, which is amazing.
Is the audio okay? Is it? Can you guys hear the video? All right? Is it too quiet, too loud? Let me know in the comments. I can tweak it if you need be.
Jesus Christ. This is fucking epic.
Oh yeah, that one got in the paper, didn't it?
And the reception and this. There's still like squash courts to go, more rooms to go, conference rooms to go. There's other buildings around as
I
well.
love
It's just
watching these, I have to
amazing.
admit.
We were actually featured in the Swindon Advertiser, as in the last video I did.
Oh God, yeah. So you might not know, but in terms of like the Urbex community, right, getting in the newspaper is a bad thing, like a really bad thing. And I made a video on it. I don't know why, but I decided to make a video on it. The thing is, a lot of the times when it comes to this sort of thing, a lot of people think you've run to the paper and you've basically decided that I'm going to sell out this. Excuse me, I could cough then. You'll get lots of messages. Sorry, while I'm dying. You'll get lots of messages from people saying, why did you sell out that location, stuff like that. 90% of the time, I don't even know it's in the paper till someone sends me a link. I will say I have gone to the papers with a couple of things, but very, very rare. I will admit that, but it's something I haven't done in years because it just doesn't help your channel. It makes you look terrible. So I've never done it since, but there's only been a couple of times in the whole 5 years I've ever gone to the papers. This wasn't one of those times. This was one of those times that someone literally sent me a link and goes, I saw you in the paper. And I was like, what? Sounds okay. What is it with you, empty swimming pools? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I want to find a full one at some point.
We're featured on the Swindon Advertiser.
I was proud of that, I'll be honest. I was proud of the fact we got into the paper, especially so early on into the Urbex career, I suppose. But yeah, I didn't go to the paper that time. Do you know what? I would tell you which ones I went to the paper with. I'll be honest, at the end of the day. I'm not proud of it. It's something that I probably shouldn't have done, and I don't do anymore, so I've learned from it.
Alright, let's get back things serious.
Does this streamer show feet? You still got my logo, Tyler. You still got my picture as your logo. Bloody hell.
You've got a good video going on so
You don't want to see my feet. I don't have any socks or anything on. I've actually got a blanket around my feet because I'm so cold. Outward Butler, how's it going? How's it going? Oh, this was a good location. I remember this. Caterer, God. I think that's still there. I'm not sure, actually. Oh, more ads. Iconic picture, isn't it? Yeah, unfortunately it is, isn't it?
To make you a sugar junkie.
God, Tyler, we need to go out again at some point. I was just saying literally a minute ago, I was like, I miss Tyler. We don't go exploring anymore, and I miss going out with Tyler. We need to go out again at some point. I'm sure the people miss you as well. That place has been knocked down. That's not there anymore. that place is apparently being turned back into police stations. It's been sat abandoned for a while, and apparently they're going to rebuy it and turn it back into police stations. Apparently, that's what I heard anyway. Rupert, oh, I haven't seen Rupert in years either.
Yeah, that is blood. That's pretty gross.
F1 place is great. It's properly destroyed now. I think it's mostly knocked down. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's been there years. That place has got houses on it. Now, I went past it the other day. Actually, in the upcoming Big Taze video, you guys will see. Actually, I don't know if I left that shot in, but there's a bit when we go past these like brand new houses on push bikes. That's where the pub used to be. Literally where the pub used to be, and it's completely gone now. I'm game. Just hopefully we don't do any off-roading. Oh yeah, oh god, yeah. It was the church last time we went out, wasn't it? And then we got lost a little bit, didn't we, beforehand? Yeah, I'm absolutely down. Like pretty much Thursdays and Fridays. I'm free most Thursdays and Fridays. So just drop me a message if you're free.
Right, guys, we have made it to London.
Oh yeah, UK road trip with Steve Ronan. God,
Jesus,
this was nuts. Well, unfortunately, about exploring the fighters.
Nearly just walked straight out.
No, I got to stop giving him digs. Like fighters and me obviously don't get on. Everyone knows that, but it's fine. You know, I don't hate him. Just not to be, was it? Walking, exploring Urbex, Carl. You don't do YouTube anymore. God, times change. That's a sadness. Yeah,
now I can actually say
this is the most viewed Urbex video I have on my channel. It currently stands at 165,000 views, which is incredible. For me, that's nuts. I honestly don't know why that blew up as much as it did. As far as I'm aware, it hasn't ever been in a paper. But yeah, it just randomly blew up. I think it actually got more views than Exploring Fighters video, which is incredible. Message later when days off. Yeah, I like I said, I have pretty much every Thursday, Friday. I work Monday to Wednesday now. So as you in Sheffield didn't hit. Yeah, well, I didn't know you at the time. Actually, no, did I know you? No, I did know you at the time, didn't I? Thinking about it, I did know you. Sorry about that, dude. Too busy planning explores.
Right,
but yeah, this is my most popular video on the channel. I love this one as well. I'd love to do another theme park like this.
Oh my god! Neil went the whole way, we got stuck.
Neil being a seal. Spit more over now.
So
oh yeah, overnight Halloween special.
Do you feel like you
the
need
pig mask?
Inappropriately touching me. I don't like it.
Let's go into the video.
That's one of them lads, I swear. It's one of them.
See now, I would just say this, I have never faked a video ever. And I can happily, hand on heart, say I've never ever faked a video. This is about the closest I've ever come to it, and this wasn't even me. So this was fake. This was Tom from Exploring the Unseen World. But why I say it was fake, I didn't know it was fake. As far as I was aware, this guy in a pig mask had turned up, and I had no clue who he was. It was a prank on me. Who's that sexy boy? For some reason, that's my mod blocked that for some reason. But yeah, I didn't know that he was turning up, and I didn't know that he was going to be up in a pig mask at all. As far as I'm aware, because he went into work in the army, and I thought he was in the army still. So it was fake, but it wasn't me. I can hand on heart, touch wood, whatever. I've literally never ever faked a video. Everything you see on camera is legit. So, and I like that. I like that by my videos. It's nice. Oh, what happened then? Oh, because I clicked on window. There we go.
What the fuck?
I allowed it. Thank you. Warren! That was my first evening out with Warren. Warren don't do exploring anymore either. Sad times, it really is. No one's home. But welcome to the Millionaire's Mansion.
This is actually the place that Neil went to, and his video now has 14 million
This place is
views.
incredible, because this is literally the
Dick
place
out
that
Dave.
changed Neil's life, basically.
Dick out Dave.
This is still, well, the video he
So guys,
did
I
on
know
this
that
is still
some
the
of you
most
probably
viewed
wanted me
Urbex
to
video
sort of
on YouTube.
comment on
which is crazy when you think
whereabouts
about it.
They died exactly. Out of respect, I'm not going to show the exact spots. Obviously, I'm showing every room, so it's technically going to be in the video. I mean, imagine if this happened to your family and someone came and pointed out exactly where your family member had died, and there are members of this family that are still alive.
Could definitely say that's improved. Not much, but a bit.
I have no idea when this was abandoned.
Right, I'm
Don't
going
know
to stick a
all that much
poll
information about it.
in the chat.
no, is it?
Do you guys
It's
want to
pretty
see,
much
because we're almost getting to the end of this
Guys,
one,
seriously, look
do you
at
guys want to
this.
see the Tots TV house
this.
explore after this, or do you want to go on to the next rewind? So, Tots TV,
There's a fucking pool table.
yay or nay?
There's a Coke machine. There's a Coke machine.
There we go. So let me know on the poll if you want to see that or not.
And just digest this. Look at
I've
the
never done a poll on
ceiling.
this before.
Look
I
at
don't
the
know. No idea how it
ceiling.
works.
So this is the ping pong
Fingers crossed it
table,
does.
football table, karaoke machine. Jesus. Like I said, we didn't know. anything
Oh
about
yeah,
this
this
We literally
place.
just
This
kinda
place
come
is
along
amazing.
and
So
decided, let's have a go.
this place, I mean, it probably wouldn't even matter if I said the name of it because most people would know it anyway. But this care home,
No
abandoned
idea
care
what
home
it
we
is
went to, was amazing. I think at the time it was the best place I've ever done. I mean, it had a Coke machine, it had pool tables and stuff. To see the contrast of this, and we were literally the first people into this. We released this, I think it was on 2018. It was New Year's Day, I think it was. We released it, or Boxing Day, something like that. It was either Boxing Day or New Year's Day, something like that. But we were the first people to get into this location and film it. And seeing what it's like now, and seeing what it was like then, is ridiculous. It's a perfect example of why you don't give out locations, because this happens. I mean, again, I'm not going to say the name of the place, but if you know what it is, you know what it's like now. You know what the state of the place is like now compared to what it was then. This is what it was like then. Now it's completely and utterly trashed. Fake just comes back to haunt people. Your mate's prank is not faking, it's just a prank. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Guys, seriously, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
British Playboy Mansion is one of the best videos.
There's a fucking pool table.
It's like the dildo place.
There's a Coke machine. There's a Coke machine.
I like that
Guys,
video. To
I
me.
need to take 2 minutes and just digest this. Look at the ceiling. Look at the ceiling. So this is the ping pong table, football table, karaoke machine. Jesus. Like I said, we didn't know anything about this place. We literally just
Can't
come
believe what it
along
looks like now
Decide, let's have a
compared to
go
that.
at
It's
it. Got
nuts.
in. Wow. So glad we did.
I wish I could go back in time and do some of these and film them better, because I could do such a much better job of that.
Hi, I'm Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Bennett, the original voice behind the world's most famous assistant.
Gonna get flagged for copyright because they've used some music they're not supposed to. Right, forgotten footage. What's the poll saying? So we have 100% says yes. All right, then we'll carry on. I hate the fact that people come back to these places and try. Yeah, same. This is why I try to sort of keep the locations as private as possible. I know sometimes in certain locations it's not possible because it's just obvious.
Explore. Today on the same day as we're doing with the guys we were doing at the last place.
Hello.
Oh, Matt! Oh my God! I haven't seen. Matt used to live near my old house. I haven't seen in ages as well. And Steph as well.
Before
I've seen
this,
Steph in ages.
we are doing the abandoned Tots TV house, which is something I used to watch when I was a kid, and I'm so excited to explore it. I've been wanting to do it for ages, and today is the day.
Yep. No, it's not. If you guys have seen this, you know what's coming. But
Used to live next door to the Smurfs.
Are you sure this is right? This is literally a farm.
Get off me, lion.
Right, guys, so where we're going is somewhere over there. So there's a farm right there. There's a farm right there. There's a fucking car. There's a fucking car.
so nowadays, I would have just literally, I would have got to the
Would have
location
carried it.
first and then started filming. Stick with your GoPro on, it looks less obvious. Any tips for newcomers to the Urbex stuff? Have luck on your side. I mean, I'm going to talk a bit later on about the Urbex community and how things have changed and stuff, but generally, have luck on your side. It's harder to get in locations now.
The sun's trying to break
It's
through.
harder to get noticed on YouTube if you're doing YouTube videos and stuff. It's really difficult, but I'll get more into that later on. So stick around if you want to hear a few tips about that.
Is he gone?
Was there a car parked up?
No, it was driving down the road.
Yeah, but was there a car parked up?
Yeah,
don't know.
What colour are you looking at?
It was
Blue?
black.
Yeah.
Dark, yeah, that's the one.
Okay, guys. Basically, there was a car where we were about to go.
Can you see the
We were
bag
really
that
open, so we
Matt's got on his
decided to
back?
dive
That
down a little bit
massive
just so we can
bag,
go around.
right? That bag there,
Because we are kind of on
so you can
farmland.
see. That bag there used to hold my drone. So the old Phantom 3 I used to have had to have its own massive bag to go with it. And that bag that he's got in his back is the size of the bag that used to have to hold my drone. So I used to have to carry that along with my own rucksack and camera equipment and stuff. Hence why Matt's giving me a hand. So glad now that I've got like the Spark, because the Spark is so much smaller. It's like this. It literally fits. It could fit in my bag with my equipment. It's nice. Whereas that one is its own separate bag. Nuts.
It's quite nice out though. And at least it stopped raining. Touch wood.
Fuck me, it's tiny.
Fuck me, it's tiny.
I don't know.
Fucking tiny, wasn't it?
Tiny tot, he's a tot.
Is that what they said?
I don't know.
Taking a shot in the dark.
That's a fucking good guess, though.
Where is it? In those?
Makes me laugh because a lot of people that do get like arsy with you, they're like, "Well, didn't you hear us?" I'm like, "Well, we heard someone shouting, but we can't hear what you said." So,
Shit.
gonna have to catch the rest of us later. Family come in. Happy New Year, buddy. No problem. Thank you. Thank you for coming by, and I'll see you guys later. Have a happy New Year. See you later.
Followed by the woman who shouted at us, and basically we've heard dogs as well, so we don't really want to get caught.
What the hell happened to give that
Like
comment?
dogs attacking us, hopefully not. But
What
they sound like
what
they're right
comment?
over here over this fence? We're just trying to. We've got into different.
What comment you on
field,
about?
This isn't one of hers, and hopefully she won't know where we are. But obviously they kind of know where we're going probably because it looks like it was her land. So we're still going to have to try and get there somehow, if we can. But it's never simple, is it? It's never simple.
No.
How can you see?
It's only got worse as well. This is easy. Back then, this was easier to get onto locations and into locations than it is now. It's even more difficult now than it was. Oh, fuck me, it's tiny. So obviously we're going to see the Tiny Tots house. So Neil basically made a joke saying, "Oh, fuck me, it's tiny," because Tiny is one of the Tiny Tots. I haven't got it to hand, but I do actually have a little teddy of Tiny from Tiny Tots, and I took him with me to this location, and I was gonna put him in the house and do some shots with him. Obviously, we never actually got there, so but yeah, that's why, because it's Tiny's one of the Tiny Tots.
So I think what the plan is for now, guys, because we don't know whether they're chasing us or not. We could hear voices over there. We heard dogs. Someone did shout. I don't know if he's shouting us or not. But
You thought someone dropped their
So I
trousers?
think the idea is now we're going to just sit it out. It's starting
Fuck
to
me,
rain
it's
a little bit now,
tiny.
so
Yeah,
sit
I suppose
out
that
under the
goes.
tree and then try and go
No, not what they meant.
a bit later on, but
Not
probably
at
from
all.
a different side so they can't see us from the house. Yeah. It's kind of annoying because we don't want to do anything except go and film and take some pictures. That's it. We don't really want to do anything at all. We're not going to damage it or anything. We just literally want to go take some pictures. And
I will say,
That's it
farmers
for
are
the
the
sheep.
worst when
The
it comes
rest
to
of us
like
here
coming
take
across them.
pictures. So
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
you're on their land, right?
Sit out
But
for now, I suppose.
they always
See what
make
happens.
the comparison that you wouldn't like it if I walked through your back garden. And I always think that's just a stupid comment because honestly, like I know it's your land and I know we're trespassing and blah 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 whatever, but my backyard isn't like 5 acres. My backyard, I'm lucky if it's 10 meters by 10 meters. It's a bit different. It's not quite the same as it, but they're really, really finicky about it. And I suppose in a way I understand it because it is their livelihood and if they're growing crops on it. But we wouldn't ever grow on. I mean, look at this. We're literally walking on the edge. We're not walking on the crops at all. We wouldn't do that because it's like, it is someone's livelihood. But yeah, I don't know. Farmers are always really, really
We've
funny
waited out
about
for a
that sort of
little bit.
stuff.
We're going to.
My nephew loved Tots TV. I love Tots TV. I've watched
Voices
this
have
as a kid.
died down.
Brilliant.
So we're going to try and get in from a different angle.
We've still got 4 more of these to go through. It's going to take a while. So I said, get comfortable. If you need snacks, get them. Yes, actually, that was Teletubby Hill. So the same land that this person owned was the same land that both Tots TV and Teletubbies were filmed at. And this pond that you'll see in a second, this pond that we come out at, was at one point Teletubby Hill. But the people who owned the land, again, this gives you an indication about what they were like. They got so fed up with people coming to look at it. There's just this mound in like a divot that they decided to fill it in and make it a pond. So somewhere under that pond is the remnants of the Teletubby house from Teletubby Hill, whatever it's called. But yeah, how crazy is that? That actually was literally about 100 meters down from the next field. There was literally Teletubby Hill next to Tots TV. Crazy.
could possibly be, actually. Yeah.
Possibly go this way.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, this was such a big mistake. Should never have gone in that field. That's true, yeah. A lot of them do block public rights of way. Because there actually is, across this, there was a public footpath all the way across. But she was getting annoyed because we veered off the public footpath.
Behind us, behind us. Yeah, sorry, they've seen us, they've seen us, they've seen us. They've seen us. Yeah,
Yeah, at this point we were...
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
There was nothing we could do. They literally... We were stuck on this fence, basically, and she was across the other side of the pond. And she'd seen us. There was no way of avoiding her then.
Tazer, with FedEx the back tick, and you could tell your friends the same thing.
I love that. You could tell your friends the same thing, like we know every Urbexer. Now, hang on, let me just send a quick Facebook message to every Urbexer. Don't go to... Doesn't work like that, unfortunately.
Not to even ask, just come in and helping themselves. We've got children and teenagers that we want to feel safe to walk across the fields because we don't know what weirdos are coming up here.
Oh, okay, we didn't
How
mean
would
any
you
harm.
feel? No, but how would you feel like if I just came and walked through your house or walked through your garden?
Walk through your garden, walk through your house. It's not the same.
No, I've got kids as well.
We don't know who's... There's been all sorts of weird stuff happening over there.
Yeah, sorry, we'll make our way out. There's no problem.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, she was quite funny
Okay,
at first,
guys,
but
so
then
I'm not sure how
she
much
sort of calmed down a
you
bit.
got, because I was recording the whole time, but we got caught. So not much you can do. It's kind of annoying, to be honest, because it's one we really wanted to do. We've wanted to do it for a long, long time. And yeah, it's just... I'm disappointed. I am.
I was
we did
disappointed.
ask
I
them
really wanted to
about,
film that
you
one.
know, possibly if we could arrange a time that's convenient for them. They just said there wasn't really much to see anymore because people have wrecked the place. So I'm not going to lie, I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed.
that
It's
already.
one of the ones I really wanted to do. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching.
Do you know, when
See
I'm
you
watching
next
about
time.
these videos, I'm like my biggest critic when it comes to this sort of stuff. Right, so that is the first one done. So next one, we've got Tazer Rewind 2018 after this HelloFresh advert. Enjoy. So yeah, Tazer Rewind 2018. I don't remember much about this one. Oh yeah, I started at the end. That freaked people out, that did. Because this was my old outro, the end screen. So I started at the end and then kind of clicked it, went back. As almost like a rewind type thing. And people were like, what? I'm confused. Again, each time I change the videos, let me know if the audio's okay, because I know sometimes it'll be lower or higher, or whatever. So if it's not loud enough or it's too loud, please do let me know.
So this is the like squatters camp. Look, someone's obviously been sleeping here at some point.
God, we haven't done an overnight location for ages. I'd love to do an overnight again. It's just like a bit of fun. It's just like it's more chill, more relaxed than explore, because you know you're there for a while, so you've got time to film stuff. Cheesecake, cheese, and a cake.
Let's see who wins. 3,
Sounds okay. Good.
1, go.
Oh yeah, Thumbhead. That was a running joke we had with Warren. So we used to call him Thumbhead. So we went on this road trip, and we were drawing like faces on our thumbs, and calling it Warren. That's my dancing. Crazy. That's Connor. That is absolutely crazy. Climb up that. I'll tell you a bit you didn't see from that. Actually, you may have seen the main video, but obviously in the rewind you can't see it. But that bit where he was climbing up the side of that building, he basically knocked his foot, and this big chunk of like masonry came flying straight at me and just about missed me. He was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." I was like, "Fine, you didn't hit me," but nuts, absolutely nuts.
The jewel, the wall, swing shot.
Oh, this is when I got stuck in it, isn't it? Yeah. I got quite angry about that. You might have seen it in the top 10 this year, because I did top 10 creepiest or unexplained things that happened. that one, I'm still convinced like Warren locked me in there. I just pulled the door shut so I couldn't get out. But a lot of people were like, no, we reckon that was like a ghost or something. And I don't know. I was really pissed off though. I was tired. It was very late at night. We'd been exploring a lot, and I was really, really tired. I got quite arsey with him, and you can see it in the video as well. I got quite arsey with him. But yeah, hopefully it was him. If not, I'm sorry, Warren. Yeah, see, football stadiums are one of those things you just can't not name, because people know what it is anyway. Even if you don't name it, people know what it is. It's like the one exception to trying to keep everything quiet, because you just can't. Matt from Finders Beepers with a rat in his mouth. Nice.
This is fucking awesome, yeah.
And the aim of the game is first person to tag a sheep wins.
Oh yeah, chasing sheep.
And me. Who do you think's going to win? Leave a comment.
None of them got it. None of them got a sheep. Ew, yeah, it was gross. Yeah. That was a real rat as well. It wasn't like a fake one. It was a real rat. The end of that football video scared you. Why is that?
Oh my god.
Oh, was it the streaker? Was it the streaker bit? I didn't have the streaker bit in mine, I don't think. The other two did.
I'm sorry. I know that some guys don't like the swearing. I'm sorry, but this is when you see something like this and you're not expected to. That's the reaction you have. So, guys, there's a very good reason why I'm in.
Oh god, this is 2,000. So when I hit 2,000 subscribers, Warren bought me. I've still got it somewhere. I think because I've moved out, so it's in the loft. I think somewhere. But he bought me a Build-A-Bear. And he bought the most girly one he could think of, called Princess Urbex. And when you push its, is it his tummy or his hand? It's got like a little thing, a sound thing inside. And when you push it, it sings, "Let's all go to Tesco's where Nathan buys his best clothes." And it still works. I've still got it, like I said, somewhere. But yeah, God, 2,000 subscribers back 2018. It goes to show the last 2 years have just been terrible, because I was growing quite nicely, up to about sort of 7,500 subscribers, and then we had like COVID, and then the last year and a half has pretty much just been non-existent, really. So I'm really hoping this year we do hit 10k, because it's been a long time coming. It really has.
Build-A-Bear Workshop is because Warren's decided he wants to buy me a teddy bear for hitting 2,000 subscribers.
Bloody hell! Sorry, what won't he do for it? Yeah, well, Matt will put a lot in his mouth. Let's be honest. He did a pie with cow pat in it or something, didn't they? Oh, back in the day, Jesus. And they've done McDonald's where they buried it and then dug it up a year later and ate that. Matt will put anything in his mouth. Anything, literally anything. But I was getting there. Not a problem. It's fine. We were all kind of filming stuff together at the time, so I'm not surprised you got mixed up. Not a problem.
On your muscles, so it's really strong.
Hey.
On your knees, so it always needs you.
Oh, bless. Tazer's just put his heart in his bear. Pink teddy bear for 2,000 subscribers. Look at that.
There you go. With his hand. It still says that as well. It still works. Oh yeah, this was my first ever explore by myself. I was literally by myself. I think. Was I by myself? I think I was. That was a cool place. I feel a bit nostalgic for this one. This one's quite cool, because this feels. I think this was like
This is the bit I'm not looking
one
forward
of the highlights of my year. This particular one, because there was lots of stuff that happened this year. Lots of really cool stuff that happened this year.
This is exploring at its most rugged.
Gets you right in the heartstrings. So it's over then.
This is one DJ you don't want to fuck with.
Shawnee! Need to get out with Sean sometime again. Have you explored a lighthouse? I have not. I wish I had. That would be a really cool explore. But no, I haven't.
This one. Look. Oh, God.
God, that scared the shit out of me. Someone literally going, hello, when you open the door.
Yeah, I do that, yeah.
This place is actually still there. Crazy. It's literally in the middle of a high street and it's still there and they haven't done anything with it at all. It's going to fall down at some point, I swear. My first real gun. Real.
Sean.
Whee! Lewis Merrin. And Shawnee again.
Guys, look at this. This is fucking...
Oh, it was
huge.
Lou,
It's
wasn't
the
it?
biggest site I've done so far.
Oh, that was the first time we went to Red Hill Earthworks, and yeah, I literally couldn't get beyond the first level. I was so scared of heights. But heights is much better now. I'm doing better, not perfect, but better. Oh, this is something. If you guys haven't watched it, the Going Green documentary, honestly, you've got to watch it at some point. I'm really proud of that. I think it was a fantastic little documentary. Same as the girls, my daughter and my stepdaughter this year did a similar sort of thing as well. Definitely worth a watch if you haven't seen them. They're really, really good. Oh, this was out with Ross. He doesn't explore now either. Oh, and Sam as well. Sam from the Top Amount of Places. God, there's so many people that I explore with now that just don't explore anymore. I'm going to say right now, actually, like, we're going to pause it right a second because I'm have a bit of not a rant, but like, there are so many people, and you can see it in these. There's so many people that I used to explore with a lot, and they just don't do YouTube or they don't do exploring anymore. And I think that's, for me, is so difficult because, like, I consider a lot of these people that I've been exploring with good friends, and the only time we ever really got to see each other was pretty much when we were doing exploring, and it's so difficult. So to continue, this is one of the big changes I think since when I first started and now is that I feel like there's less people I can go exploring with now than there was. Despite the fact there's more people doing Urbex, it's so difficult to keep up the energy when sometimes you feel like the friends that you used to explore with just aren't around anymore. It's really, really hard. I'm always down, by the way, if anyone is running an Urbex channel and they know of people that want to do collabs and stuff like that, I'm always down for brand new collabs. It just seems like really, really hard at them. And I know obviously with COVID, it's been difficult, like getting out and meeting new people and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy how many people I used to explore with, and now it's just a handful. So yeah, I don't know. That's my rant over. The alien hand. Got so much stick for that. Ooh, it's not a real alien hand. What were you expecting? Were you really expecting us to find E.T.?
Twiglets. Oh, that's
Oh, I love that
fucking
Twiglets thing. That was so cool.
Oh shit.
That's mental. It's so creepy. This is creepier than the last one. How are you more comfortable here?
No, I'm not now.
Perfect.
Oh, this was cool. Oh, this was a lone explorer as well. I did this on my own. Really bad idea. Shouldn't have done that on my own. Really dangerous place. Lift shafts.
I am on my own.
Lots of like needles and stuff lying around. Absolutely should not have done this one on my own.
Hello?
Yeah, Warren was just walking through in his normal shoes. He was like, I don't care. Such a cool location though.
Well, these are microphones, aren't they? Yeah. These are like...
Oh yeah, the police dogs. Got caught by police.
I'm not sure I should be going towards that, but that's a dog.
The thing is with that one, you see from my perspective, you see my point of view of this, but what you don't see, actually you might see a little clip of it in the video, but I went with Simon, who also doesn't explore anymore. So annoying. But Simon, it was the first time I went out with him and his girlfriend at the time, and we got caught by police. I'm surprised they weren't put off then, to be honest. But basically, you didn't see what they went through because the police actually put the dog through the window of the location, and they basically come straight up against this police dog barking at them. Luckily, the police officer managed to grab the dog, so he didn't go for them. But yeah, I got off very lightly compared to them. They were scared shitless basically by this actual dog barking at them.
On the back.
Lost Adventures as well. One point with Lost Adventures for this one. We don't get on very well with the moment, Lost Adventures and I don't hate him. There's just a lot of stuff that, in terms of the way he was running his channel a few years ago, I didn't agree with things like the whole food and throwing up and stuff.
Oh shit! It's fucking good. There's pools everywhere.
More ads. Gotta love the ads, don't you? I can't complain. That's how I get paid. Yeah, this one got into the paper, but I didn't put it in the paper. I think Warren actually did, and for some reason, even though Warren is the one that went to the paper, because I'm pretty sure he went to the paper as well, they put my video up. They linked my video on the article, so I got loads of views off that. So I didn't go to the paper.
Guys, we're going to go in, even though Warren's just heard someone. He's not sure it's the pigeons or whether it's actually somebody. Guys, this is absolutely gorgeous.
Dead Dave. Dead Dave.
Your own Logan Paul video. It's fuck off. Is it a dead body? There's not a fucking dead body. I do not believe you.
Dead Dave. If you don't know who Dead Dave is, honestly, go watch that video. That is one of my favourite videos we've ever made. Dead Dave is amazing. We made an Instagram account for Dead Dave. You can still find it. It's still live. It doesn't post very often. I think because I'm the one that runs it, basically. Secret out, I'm the one that runs the Dead Dave Instagram. But there's a few posts every now and then when I see a decent picture. But if you don't know who Dead Dave is, please go check out that video. Honestly, you won't be disappointed. It's a very good video.
What are we calling him? Dave. Dead Dave.
There goes his Instagram. This was actually the very first video I recorded when I got the A6300. So then the quality stepped up quite a bit.
This one step where your fingers.
Okay.
Don't put your foot on there because that will freak the fuck out.
Now I've got the A7.
Bad boy. See what I'm saying? You can see for miles. Oh my god, come on Nathan, what's going on, mate? You sat down on a job, mate. It's not even that bad, I think. Hey, David got shot.
I forgot about that. Oh, I've got to watch that again. It was the fact that Warren was going, oh, Nathan fell over, and then fell over straight away afterwards. Need to watch that again.
Hey, David got shot.
I love that. I guess it depends why you explore. I get the views, explore for you, film extra. Perhaps don't see it as work as others see it as work. I guess it becomes. Yeah, I mean, I don't see it as work. For me personally, I see it as.
Welcome.
I mean, I love road trips. I absolutely love road trips, and I love. Pause a second. I love road trips, and I love going out and because when we go on the road trips, I got a lot of stick around when we first started doing road trips because I used to say we need to have a day where we don't explore. We need to have one day every time we go, which is just fun, and we do something fun. And that's why in the Sheffield road trip we started doing things like the fun day, the trampoline thing. Both me and Warren injured our backs and stuff, and then we did laser tag and stuff as well. Because I think it's important to not just go to these places, travel around the UK and explore abandoned locations, but you're also visiting places you've never been to or probably not been to before. Definitely for me, I haven't done much travelling in my life at all. Still, to this day, I have not slept outside of the UK at all. It's something that I want to rectify. I absolutely want to travel and I absolutely want to do more Urbex outside the UK. But yeah, today I just haven't at all. So yeah, I think it is important to explore the locations you go to, the places you visit, as well as the abandoned locations. So for me, it is a bit of it's a holiday, basically. When you go, you spend time with your friends, you have a laugh. It's not just about getting videos. Obviously, that's why you're there, but I think you should enjoy it as well and enjoy time with friends. And I do feel like that, it's been lost a little bit when it comes to the Urbex community since I started doing this anyway. Anyway, I will continue.
That literally just flew straight past.
The clown. There's so many comments about this all the time. Everyone loves that clown. The clown actually, incidentally, I'm sorry, I keep pausing, I know, but it has actually moved. It's been salvaged. I do actually have the location for where it is now, but it's been saved from that, and it's now been restored, and it's now working, as far as I'm aware, in some kind of amusement arcade thing. But I do have the location for it. I was curious about maybe one day doing a video where I go and visit it, just because it was in one of my videos at some point. But yeah, it has actually been saved now, which is awesome.
No, don't do that face. Don't do that face. I mean, do that face, but don't.
God, look at Colin's hair. He looks so different. This is pretty much back when he had less subscribers than I did. He's gone absolutely nuts now. It's like 120k subs. I mean, congratulations, but wow, what happened? Okay, 1 second. You can spot those that do it for the content only. Yeah. And one day I'd like to do Pripyat. Pripyat is 100% on my list. It's something that for the last 2 or 3 years I've been trying to plan and trying to pin down. And we've had COVID issues and money issues and just not being able to do it. I'm now in a good job. I'm in a nice new house. I'm not moving at any point. So I really want to try and get that done in the next year or two. Really, really do want to go to Pripyat. Obviously, we need to wait and see what happens with COVID, but it's definitely on my list. That and a few other things as well that are pretty iconic as well. So, but it comes down to money and stuff like that. And I just don't have that much spare at the moment, but I should hopefully over the next few years be able to start saving. So, yes.
Incredible.
Yes, this is one of the few videos where it shows Colin is as scared of heights as I am. He's not as bad as me, but he is actually scared of heights as well. Hey, France trip. So far the only exploring video is not in the UK.
If there's one question I get asked more than anything else, it's this. Why do you do what you do?
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become.
Stand by that. Absolutely stand by that. You can't live how other people want you to live. You can only live how you want to live. And yeah, that's the key to happiness, is doing what you want to do. As long as not harming anyone else, do what you want to do the way you want to do it. Absolutely stand by that. It's my quote. I love that. Awesome. I love that one. I like that one a lot. It's one of my favourite ones. Cool. That is 2018 done. Oh god, do you know what? It's really quite difficult in a weird way to sort of watch these, because actually so much has happened in 5 years. I mean, that's only the first 2 years. We've still got 3 more years to go. So yeah, I don't know. Oh god, it's a weird one. It really is. Right, skip on to the next one. And for some reason that's halfway through already, so we'll go way back to the beginning.
Book local jobs.
While we're here, in a little ad break, literally. Don't forget to leave a like if you are enjoying the stream so far. It really does help, obviously. This channel needs to get some kind of notoriety. We need to get kind of seen to try and hit that 10k this year. So if you guys can leave a like, that'd be absolutely fantastic. And we're going to move on to 2019. Again, as we're changing videos, if the music and stuff isn't good, let me know. If it's too loud, too quiet, etc. Oh yeah, when I changed the logo. Oh, that didn't go down well. Changed the logo and then people were like, I hate it. So, okay, I'll change it back. Okay, we're doing another poll quickly, just because this one is the one with the music video at the end. If you guys want to watch that, let me know.
Room, and as you can see, how much stuff is around.
So music video, question mark. Let me know, yes or no.
Such a
poll
full
is
house.
live.
It looks like someone's just upped and left.
This is so surreal. I mean, the TV's on, the phone's on, the water's running.
Cool videos, cool stuff to watch again. Fish and Chip Friday, so I'm away. Happy New Year, Tazer and the community. Thank you so much. Thank you for popping by. Have a good New Year's. I'll see you later. Keep spitting water everywhere.
What the fuck is this? Dude, I didn't know this was this. I'm so glad I didn't watch any videos on this. Oh my god, there's pods for beds and stuff.
That place
This
was
is
so
sick.
weird.
Yes, it's a banking bench.
I love
If you
that
could just
bit.
demonstrate for my viewers, that'd be brilliant. And if you just demonstrate what they would do to him.
Sam was like, hell no. I love that video so much because it was such a weird thing because the place, there was bugger all left of it. Like I knew about it, and it basically had a fire and had been like trashed and stuff like that. So we weren't expecting much to be left, and then we found the pool, and then we found these pods, and I was like, wow, really? Wasn't expecting it because it was one of those places that was so big, everyone knew about it. It was like what they call when the tour bus hits. Everyone had gone there, and basically I thought, wow, there's not going to be anything worth seeing. So I hadn't watched any of the videos deliberately because I didn't want to know what was there when I went there. And yes, I wasn't actually expecting to find a proper sex dungeon. It was
The
crazy.
opportunity to like conflict with each other because I know that some people don't agree with me with this, and I'd like to get difference of opinions in a podcast, like a discussion, rather than just me talking to the camera.
Yeah, still stand by this. Faking, like I said earlier on in the stream today, the faking just doesn't need to be done. It really doesn't.
You can actually see the bone.
It's more harming to
clearly
the
on
community
bar,
than it is helpful.
And then 10 seconds later in the video, the bones completely disappear from the bar when he comes to the bar from a different side.
I'll tell you what, he was not happy about this this stream at all. Old fighters. Like I'm allegedly, I'm going to say a lot, allegedly, Ross Wallace Adventures, who was in the podcast, he's the one that lives closest to where Dan lives. After he was in this podcast, his car got attacked, and he allegedly thinks it was somebody involved with Dan. I don't know how true that is, but it would make sense. But yeah, his car got like smashed, and I think like bits got ripped off it and stuff like that. He was not happy. I mean, I don't know if that was Dan. Again, allegedly. I don't know if it was Dan. It probably wasn't. But who knows? It was something that happened afterwards, and that's the reason why Ross doesn't actually do exploring videos anymore, because he suddenly realised how much he was putting on the internet, and it kind of scared him a little bit, and he was like, no, I'm not going to do it anymore. So that's why Ross doesn't do it, unfortunately.
The
It's a
video,
shame.
his bones completely disappear from the bar when he comes to the bar from a different side.
They believed that everything was real, and you told them for a long, long time. That
Yeah,
it
this
was
is the
real
Lewis
videos.
Clark bit that no, I don't think
You
anyone
made
actually
several videos,
noticed.
You said the truth, and you said that they
I'll
were
read
real,
out in a
and then
second so you
eventually
guys can
came
see
out
it
that they were
properly.
fake. So I think
Yeah, I made a mistake when the
Listen to what he says.
video came out. I said to myself, I'm going to be completely honest in any video now, and I'm going to say if it's entertainment or fake. That's the thing. I'm honest. Like when me and Rob met at that building, it was mad. Like I can vouch that like the Rob series and the Axeman, they're the real videos.
Except they're not. So this is the thing that I put in here. So he says I'm completely honest, and I can tell you that these series are absolutely real. So what I wrote in here is, except they are all still lies. Lewis put his first Rob series video up on November 18th, 2018. And this picture of Jordan Knight, who is Lewis's mate, and Rob, taken together on March 5th, 2018. 8 months before they all supposedly met. And the picture is there. So that is Jordan Knight on the left-hand side. That is Lewis's mate. And on the right-hand side is Rob, 8 months before they were supposed to have met at all. So complete lies, all fake.
Oh shit, I didn't even know what that was! I thought it was a coat hanger!
I don't know what I'm going to do about like
age restriction. It's going to have to be age restricted, isn't it? It's going to have to be. It's such a weird place this was. Somebody went after this and stole all the toys, the sex toys, for some reason. Why would you want them? There we go. So someone who said ports down earlier on. This is the underground fuel bunker. This is actually, I think, like the third time I actually went there because I went with my dad twice as well.
Oh my god! Believe it or not, that is a pack of bacon that has definitely been there since at least 2011. Oh my god! That scared the shit out of me.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at my beard. I used to take the mick out of that so much. I remember, I think it was Warren and Neil used to call it my pedo tash. So you'll never see me with that look again because I got so much rip for that. Oh my god, no.
I can hear something giggling and I thought I was standing on something and then a cat ran out from the bed.
Just hold on. Been to places that I'll never go.
The right food, I mean, not the beard. No, the beard's still just as bad, don't worry about it.
I keep dancing, but it's just for show.
Do you know what? Someone actually messaged me recently and said, are you behind the theft of these engines? And I was like, are you kidding me? No, absolutely not. So for some reason, some people think if you make a video on a place that you're automatically going to be going and nicking the stuff after you've finished filming. It's like, no.
Holy shit. Don't reckon this is a chop shop, do you?
These were actually boat engines, by the way. They were Jaguar boat engines. We didn't know at the time. We thought they were like car engines. And we were like, they're massive, but it's because they're boat engines. He loves the music for this.
Oh my god, you're right. How Jesus.
So I'm probably doing that. It's probably not even in
This is how
sync with
long
what
this has been sat
you guys
still.
are hearing,
That
so it
tree
probably sounds well
has
off.
grown around the chassis.
This place, we actually, because I remember saying in the video, we weren't too sure who the Olympic athlete was, whose house it was. We did actually find out who it was. I can't remember off the top of my head who it was, but if you check out the Equestrian Abandoned Manor, look in the description of the video and the comments. I pinned who it was in there, so if you're interested, go and have a look.
How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the Tazer podcast.
Hey, Lukey
where
MC
today we've
and
been
Ben on from
invaded
Just a
by
Minute.
the Australians.
What a way to start.
This was a great
Ben on from
podcast. I
Gives a
really
Minute.
enjoyed this
G'day,
one.
folks. Thanks for
Absolutely
having me,
want to have Ben
Nathan.
on
Nice to
and
meet you
Lukey
too,
back at some
Lucas.
point.
And we also have Luke from Lukey MC.
Hey, on.
Oh my god! Nazi zombie Neil.
Nazi
Oh my
zombie
god,
Neil.
I'm in the way. To the next room.
Simon being carried on the stretcher. That was a big thing for me because, again, like heights, I absolutely hate heights, and that was really high up above rocky waters, and it was really windy.
Why we use Miro?
So the fact that I managed to do that, I was genuinely
Nobody
impressed
sees it, but
by
with
that.
Miro, we plan together in real time.
Shut up, bloody adverts. Well, the Radio Shack house, the one that me and Warren both thought of.
I've got a sick name for this.
The Radio Shack.
Oh, fuck off!
That's mine. I've already said I'm
Have you
calling it the
really?
Radio Shack
That's
on there.
exactly what I was thinking.
I'm calling it the Radio
Shit.
Shack.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
God, there are so many bats there. Like 40 to 50 bats, I reckon.
That's mad. I've seen a couple of. I didn't expect that many bats.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh god! That still, when I watch that still makes me jump. It still makes me jump even now because it just comes so fast. That clip there, which we'll see again in the music video later on, this bit here, that was filmed in Tesco's car park. We literally went to where were we? I was on a road trip with the guys from What You After, and basically we were at an underground car park in Tesco's, and I wanted some like creepy bits, and there was this like fluorescent light above that was flickering naturally. I didn't need to do anything to it; it was just naturally flickering. So we ended up filming there in Tesco's car park, and we would get some really funny looks. Cayenne Cam Shed, thank you so much. I appreciate that, I really do. So it's a really big deal when people share stuff for this channel because, like I said, it really needs to get some oomph this year. We really definitely need to go places with this year, 100%. All 4 abandoned cinemas. I did 4 abandoned cinemas that year. Right. So earlier on I said about omissions of things that I'd gone to the paper with. The very first, sorry, not this one. I can't even say what it is, I suppose, because it's the location away. But there was one that we did. It was in Bournemouth. I can't say much. It's no well known anyway. Got in the paper. But yeah, in Bournemouth, the one I did in Bournemouth, the very first one of those, I went to the papers out. I did contact them and sort of say, this was quite cool. Other than that, none of the other ones. I think they all got in the paper, but that was the only one I went to. The other one, they came to me and said, "Can we run it again?" Because I went to the second place next to it, and there was another one that was in a different location that they went to someone who I went with, but I think they all got in the paper, but I went with one. So their admissions, like I said, I'm not proud of it. At the end of the day, it's something we've all tried, and I'm sure every person out there has tried. I've realised the papers don't help; they make things worse. So I don't do it anymore. Simple as that. Anyway, let's go on.
Oh wow, that even says Odeon Kids on it. You can see it right there. Michael's just chucked out some of these old film cases. Does that one say junk rubbish on it?
Yeah, both of them do.
Jesus.
Mikey's just found these in the floor.
God, they were cool. That was cool as well. It was so dangerous. The floor for that was so rotted.
Aggravated pigeons.
Happy New Year to you as well, Kian Kim. Thank you.
You've got fucking feathers in your hair. Oh, fuck off.
Still can't believe it. 1951.
We're actually on stage right now.
It's like this year that's 70 years old.
Is the seating area.
Don't blink or you'll miss it.
Did you blink? Did you blink? Did you miss it? Don't blink or you miss it. Who did you see that? Oh, I can't even pause it on that.
She's sending me signals like hieroglyphics. And I don't even need the digits. She got me on IG. She know I wanna see you in
I love that location. I can't believe someone has smashed those to pieces. I'm so annoyed. Someone actually trashed that, and I was like, I suppose it was my fault. I was the one that made the paper, like I said. But that is so annoying. Really so annoying. Oh fuck. Oh, thank God for that. My thumb, not my thumbnail, sorry, my channel icon is from inside this tank.
I said,
so you see the red thing like this? That's from inside one of these tanks.
The honey when they come around me. You wanna be the one, but I wanna have 3. Introverted and converted, extroverted.
So this was the year that KSI started sort of bringing out lots of music, and this particular song, when I think this album actually, he allowed you to use free of charge on the videos, which is why it's in the video. So cool. More people should do that. They really should.
Wow, there's loads of stuff in this one.
The only Explorer I've done with Dave, the Abandoned World Explorer.
Oh my fucking God.
We need to go out again at some point. Like, Dave, if you're watching, or you're watching this back at some point, we need to go out again at some point. I know we keep saying it, but we've got to organise it.
Why we use Miro?
More
Well,
ads.
when I draw on
Yay.
a whiteboard, nobody sees it. But with
Don't know why I'm
Miro,
complaining,
we
they're
plan
my
together
ads.
in real time.
That was a cool place. I liked that a lot. I don't think that video did very well, but I like garden centres. I think they're cool. If you guys have seen the last garden centre, you would know exactly how cool garden centres can be. But I think it was really cool. That, oh my god. You can't even see it in that, but that was an absolutely blistering hot day. It was so hot. And we had to walk from a golf course across, like I think we went like down a hill, then up a hill or something. It was roasting hot, like 35 degrees. I was dripping in sweat by the time I got in there. And it was lovely and cool inside. So much nicer. But yeah, I think one of the hottest days I've ever explored on, that one. Not this bit.
You need to wear the right protective gear.
Yes, Neil, you do. You need to bring the right protective gear with you.
Well, that's important.
I love that. Love that so much.
Fucking, I'm not joking. That is worth that. All that effort, climbing through a window on the roof, trying to get.
You keep going to skip the ads.
Yeah,
that's funny. This place is being pulled down now. Absolutely. I mean, it was trashed then anyway, but absolutely trashed. I seem to find all the adult toys places, don't I? I find them interesting.
The
though.
lovely bunch of coconuts.
Coconuts.
Look at them sitting in the road.
I'd love a lovely bunch of coconuts. Look, they're sitting in a row. I love that bit. Some as big as your head. Wow. Oh, I love that bit. Another one that doesn't do very well. For some reason, not slate mines, but mines in general, underground stuff, doesn't tend to do very well on the channel, which is really weird because they're really cool. Oh, this was crazy. So this one, this was a permission visit, and we had permission to go around this, but it was by the estate agent who obviously was looking after the place. So we actually had a slot, like a viewing slot, like you would like when you go and view a house. So we had literally half an hour to just rush around this and get as much as we could. So I had like cameras set up in all sorts of different places, like to try and get some certain shots because we only had half an hour. But actually, the video I think turned out really, really well. I was really impressed with that, and it was the first time I'd been recognised by somebody, and they actually recognised me because they had come to view the place in the next slot. So they recognised me from the cinema videos. So that was really weird. Very cool.
So I don't know how much of that you guys heard, but apparently you were just saying this roof used to be able to be open.
Hot day then as well,
Members
as you
of
can
a
tell.
band, when this is like in between being a cinema theatre, would have been lowered down on pulleys, which we're about to go and see, which are still on the roof.
That thing, by the way, but people were giving us stick for that, saying that's totally not true. That's what the estate agent told us. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he told us, which is why I said it. Still don't know what music video was for. No idea. I put out so many feelers to try and like find out what song that was, who made it, etc., to find out if I could use it in the video and stuff. Could not find anything at all. No one knew.
Is that gates opening?
There's somebody fucking here.
What's the worst thing that happens? We can get brutally murdered.
Oh, Oscar makes me laugh so much. Soft close hinges.
Now you know me, I'm sceptical of ghosts.
I don't believe in ghosts, but that just frightened the shit out of me.
Yeah, well, you and me both.
Yeah, so we're getting close to the end. So again, there's a poll up there if you guys want to watch the music video at the end of this video. Please don't forget to vote. At the moment we're at 67% saying yes, so we'll be watching at the moment. But if you don't want to watch it, we will skip to the next one. Please do vote on that. Let me know. That place is still there. Oscar is hilarious. Oscar is so funny. his channel absolutely needs more subs, and I stand by that because he's so funny, such a character.
Oh wow! Let's do the gloves here and everything. That's well cool. And this is the main event, literally the main event. Check this out. There's actually a boxing ring left, so we can't come to a boxing club and not have a boxing match. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! What are you doing?
Oh my God! So funny out there.
This is golden.
We had the floods. I remember that. We were trying to, because there was a weather warning in Wales, and we'd already booked this trip, so we were like, we're going anyway. And there was this risk to life weather warning, and there was all these floods and stuff everywhere. And we happened to have booked an Airbnb that was on the other side of the floods. So we had to keep driving around until we could eventually find a way to get to our Airbnb, because everywhere we went was blocked by floods. I genuinely thought at some point that night we were going to be sleeping in the car because we couldn't get there. But yeah, no, we managed to get there eventually. It was a very nice Airbnb as far as I remember. Right, so I think we are very close to the end of this now. So I'm going to end the poll. 71% saying yes to watching the music video. So we will be watching the music video.
Cans and tins and stuff, but they're so old. Look at that, Tesco's Value plum tomatoes, and it's just rusted right through.
Check that out, mate. Drinking water. Turn it round. It's actually labelled drinking water.
That is clearly not. Someone's pissed in that. That is not drinking water.
I touched the lid.
That video, I have no idea why that video hasn't done better as well. That video should have done a lot better than it has. Great video, that one. Location is amazing.
Going to be going around pretty slowly in this place because there's a lot, and I mean a lot, to see. There's loads of stuff even just on the table as well. Check this out. Got like, is that a bag? Yeah. Wow. Does that say "pull me, big boy"? Yeah. What the? What? Why? We found some strange things here. Apparently it's like a church or something. Oh my!
Yeah, I don't know.
My God.
So strange.
Is there a face?
We found out that apparently the guy in the next one of these, we revisited the place. Apparently the guy isn't dead. He's just in a home or something now. But yeah, very, very strange place. Very, very strange. Cool, but strange. There we go. Here's the music video. Might be a bit we could skip here because I think I do. Do I do an announcement or does it just go straight into it? Oh no. This reminds me of Five Nights at Freddy's.
So guys, that is it for Tazer Rewind 2019. What a year we've had. It's been action-packed and amazing. I've really enjoyed myself, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the videos this year. But we're not quite done. There has been something that I've been keeping secret for quite a long time, something I've been working on with a good friend of mine, and now it's time.
I was so excited about this. So excited.
The song that we've been working on, yes, we've been
I actually helped make a song. That was like bucket list.
This is an Urbex-inspired song, not a song by myself, but I helped create it and created the idea for it. It's sung by Roman Apple, so please go check him out. His link will be in the description. But I am excited to reveal...
No, it's not Vivo. We just put that off because it looked good.
Ever, the debut of Down For It. I hope you guys enjoy it.
And then there's an ad. Of course there's an ad. What a wonderful time to put an ad.
More roofs to repair, more houses to clean.
Okay, I love this song, I have to admit. I really do like it. Hence why it's still the outro music for every video. Tesco's car park again.
Wrapping a rag around my face, I pull my hoodie on. This ain't no time for rookies, young. Got my octo camera on. So the wing can't be worried about no 5 special ops. I keep my composure steady, done the follow go, cause I'm off the top.
Could have filmed this so much better if I did it again now.
Squatters moving, we like Google incognito. Smoother than commandos through the forest like a shadow. It's not complicated, I'm Urbex, come see my channel. The mysterious existence in these trenches, that's my lifestyle. The benefactor is, yeah, we down for it. Moving over fences, we ain't worried about no fire for me. My no man left behind, yeah, they ride for me. I put on
Still listens to the car. That's amazing. That's what I love about that, is the fact that music is kind of one of those things that just doesn't really age, does it? Even though I think the video itself is aged, the fact that you're still listening in the car today, that's amazing. That's for me, that's job done. So thank you. Glad you enjoy it.
Amazing making while I'm creating, stimulating Minnesota, make a robotic rhythm, innovative, glad it's not caught yet. Certified veteran, climbing impossible obstacles, you cannot be stopped, so I call that shit improbable. Call me Tom Cruise, mission impossible.
I think if we was to do one of these again, I think I'd absolutely like to have a verse in it. We may need a lot of auto-tune, I'll just say that. You absolutely, though, if you get a chance, go and check out Rum and Apples. I don't know if he does too much YouTube anymore, but he's fantastic at what he does. He does a lot of music, so go check him out. Massive props to him. He did most of the work for this. It was so good. I love this. I love how this ends as well. That was really cool. Again, all at Tesco's car park. Thanks, Tesco's. Sponsored by Tesco's. Right, so we are on to Tazer Rewind 2020.
Good evening.
And as you can tell straight away, this is pretty much where the last 2 years have been, let's be honest, an absolute car wreck. So there's a lot of stuff I'd like to have got done this year that I just haven't managed to do. So yeah, things get a bit more difficult to do explorers and stuff in the last 2 years. And I think these rewinds definitely reflect that, to be honest. Because where I would have done like a video every single week, so about 52 videos a year, I started doing sort of 20 a year. And it showed by how little I could actually get out and do more explorers. I've got a few new people dropped in. Hi Shazzy, how you doing? The Rock High Tazer, Happy New Year from Australia, Sydney, already in 2022. We're still in 2021 here. We're not quite in 2022 yet. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so later tonight, so about 11 hours, it'll be 2022. So we're just kind of looking back at the last 5 years on this channel and the rewinds we've done to commemorate those. So yeah, let's go on with 2020 with good old Boris Johnson.
The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades. All over the world, we're seeing the devastating impact of this invisible killer. Without a huge national effort to halt the growth of this virus, there will come a moment when no health service in the world could possibly cope. From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
So it was such a crazy time. This one especially hits me hard because I lost my granddad this year and I had to move house and I lost my job. It was a really, really tough year, this one for me. Still recovering from it now, but I'm in a much better place than I was then. I know it was difficult for everyone, but I felt like at that point that year, I felt like I was being hit hard.
Right, we're going to check out upstairs. I'm not going to venture beyond the stairs because the floors are terrible.
That one's a funny one because like that particular place, I wasn't even going to film. I was going to go and because I just wanted to test it out. I had a slider, as you can tell, and I wanted to test out some shots. So I went with Oscar and Neil to film them, and then forgot to bring all my batteries. So I ran out of battery power on my main camera like very, very quickly. So I decided to just film on my GoPro instead.
Jesus Christ! What's your mum doing?
Well, she's not.
Go home. She is Annette.
Good old Annette joke.
Big shout out to my mum. Thanks for watching, Annette.
So is this alright to walk off?
That's like a regular thing now. Every time I go to Oscar, oh look, it's your mum's here.
Oh my fucking god!
Fun fact. So this particular video, which was actually a Tazer Extra video, I think it was released only on the website. This actually was filmed with a different camera because I bought the A7 Mark II and then took it back because it was utter shite. I mean, it looks alright, but I was looking for a much bigger step up in quality for the price I was paying for it, and I just took it back because I was like, this is not as good as the one I'm already using. The one I've got now, fantastic, but yeah, this was the only video recorded with a slightly different camera. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, you ass! Oh, fuck you! So guys, check this out. We're actually in the main ticket area, turnstiles. That was a cool one. It's a shame about the alarms, but it was a really cool location.
We've set off an alarm. We've just come in. There's already an announcement. All right.
Okay, alright, that's an alarm. Oscar's face. Oh, it was a cool location, this one. What the hell?
I'm just having a bath, mate. Why are you filming this?
Totally overdone though. So many people did this location.
Honestly, up my bum. Don't put that in, please, because that was a joke. Honestly, that was a joke. Check out what
Right, it's like a rule. All right, it's a rule in my videos. All right, so recently you guys might have seen Colin's butt censored, but if you do something like that, stupid, or like you say something you shouldn't, which has happened quite a lot, as long as it's not something that's like going to offend anybody, I will put it in the video. It's like a rule. Like if you do something like get your butt out, or if you got like naked in a video or whatever, I'm still going to put it in. If I've got to censor it, spending 2 hours censoring it, I will. I said, but it's going in the video. You did it on camera. You were stupid enough to do it. It's going in the video. So that's like a rule. So every time Oscar says something, because he's quite known for saying stuff he shouldn't say, he's like, don't put that in. Don't. And he's like, it's going to go in, isn't it? I was like, yeah, you know it's going to go in. It always goes in. It's a rule. Just don't say it. Okay. Or do it.
That's what we just read, yeah.
So, guys, this says memorandum. It says flooring to library extension secret storeroom. And this is what we were saying, that there's supposed to be a secret room in here. This has got really narrow shelves on it and meant to look like a shelf, but it's actually a secret doorway.
We are officially
That
out
pool's
now, so
huge. So big. I don't think camera does it justice. It was honestly like Neil was like 6'2", 6'3", and he was like this above his head. You couldn't. He was literally in it. If he was stood in deep end, he would have been about a foot under.
Security guy
It was
is actually
massive.
following us still. He's flashing us. Is he? Yep.
Oh yeah, security followed us. Yeah, he was a bit funny. I was like, we're leaving. What are you following us for?
He's still behind us. Oh, is he stopped the traffic lights? I think he's got caught the traffic lights though. That's why.
The funny thing is, so you can see that quite well on that, but on his on Oscar's back windscreen, it says "honk if you're horny." So God knows what the security guards following us thought. Following this car, it says "honk if you're horny" on the back of it.
Bye, matey.
God, we got caught a lot this year, didn't we? Police and all sorts. To be fair, they were probably out looking for people who are supposed to be locked down. Actually, no, it can't be, because this was beforehand.
These
Think
actually
about it,
used to
this
be
was
the
before
old
COVID.
turnstiles.
It's actually still, there is still a gate, yeah. Check that out. Still. They were lovely police.
Yeah,
Honestly, I think all the police we've dealt with, they were probably the nicest. They were so nice. I remember him following you. Weird. Some security go too far sometimes. He shouldn't have followed you anyway. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
fucking
But they do
shit.
think
Are
they're
you
like
kidding
police, don't they?
The fuck? This is
Civilians with badges.
I wasn't expecting that at all. That's really shocked me. Oh.
This place is nuts.
God.
Still can't believe what we found here. Absolutely crazy.
Oh my god.
Never. I mean, we found like cannabis stuff
I'm
before,
gonna
and
need
drug
the light.
paraphernalia and all sorts of stuff like that. But to find
Oh my
a
God.
whole bloody grow in a swimming pool is nuts. Jesus. Yeah. Okay, we found the pool. We've definitely found the pool. Oh my fucking god. Jesus fucking wept. You can almost tell when I start swearing a lot. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. I try to keep the swearing down to a minimum, but when I do swear a lot, you're like, whoa, that's amazing.
Right, so in this building, there's a few like builders bits. Like it looks like we've done some work at some point. But just beyond that, are these scales.
Well, I assume they're scales. They look like scales.
This place is
that
trashed
is actually
now.
amazing.
Absolutely
I'm
trashed.
gobsmacked by that. Who
Such
the
a shame.
hell would leave that behind?
There's also some family photographs just on top of the girl's house. Don't usually show this sort of thing, but these look pretty old. I can't imagine anyone's going to be alive who's doing these pictures. Thank you, Matthew. Happy New Year to you as well and your family. Welcome to the stream.
What are you doing? Get out of my fucking house!
Oh yeah, this was the day when I was just like in the mood to hide. I was just hiding everywhere.
Nathan, stop just turning up in random places.
I'm hiding again. I'm like a child sometimes. I do get in this mindset where I'm like, I need to hide. I really want to hide somewhere. Colin's just as bad though. Colin's like me, are so alike when it comes to that kind of thing. He's probably worse than I am as well.
I hope all your subscribers like that. Let's press that subscribe button.
This was a fantastic location. I think at this point I hadn't done an abandoned church before, and this was just a really good one to start off.
I've ever done one of these. It's not huge, but there's literally so much stuff left. Look, someone's put the cross upside down and put 666.
Yeah, apparently that was Oscar. He'd come to it beforehand, and he'd done that, and he told us apparently he did ape. I was like, for God's sake, you're supposed to leave things as you find them, mate.
In front of it. Right, guys, throw it away, and then that's a no-go, definitely. There's like a lean-to here, which I'm going to try and get out of in a minute.
This was actually filmed with a really cheap little camera. I think. Where is it? We've got it here. Yeah, hang on. Bear with me. Bear with. Still got my old camera, but this one was actually recorded with this little thing. This little thing that I got off of like Facebook Marketplace for like 40 quid, and it's actually not bad. It's actually a pretty decent little camera. So if you guys are looking for like I don't know, suggestions for like if you want to start your own I can't speak, YouTube channel, this is a PowerShot SX610HS. That one there. I don't know if you can see that, probably not on camera, and especially when I'm like tiny in the corner. But that is a really good, if you're looking for a starter camera, you can buy it damn cheap, and it's a very, very good one to get. Either that or 6300. But if you can afford a bit more, definitely get something like the A7. Cameras galore. Oh God, too many cameras. I dread to think how much money I spent on cameras over the years. It's ridiculous. Right, let's continue. Oscar strikes again. 1674?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
So that's proper old.
Guys, check blasphemed in the church. I was like, Jesus.
This is because
in a church.
Wood, but the date on the side says 1694, and this is the.
I think that was legit. I think it was. I think it had a few rungs replaced, but I think it was legit.
Old ladder.
Check that out. I didn't even look
This
around.
was. This place was incredible. I still don't. I've never done a hauler's house as amazing as this place. This place is just strange. So strange. Who could live like that with that many bottles and rubbish and stuff? Literally 5 foot off the ground. Nuts. This was actually our last explore as well, just before COVID hit. We did this the day before we went into lockdown. Literally the day before we went into full lockdown, we went into this. That's when everything went tits up.
We are out currently right now in the midst of the COVID-19 lockdown.
Yeah.
It's not a lockdown. It's not a lockdown.
I was
Not
like,
breaking
I'm messing with
curfew.
people. Like, it
That's
wasn't
probably gonna come the next few days,
during
but we
lockdown,
are
it was before.
out currently while we can still get out. We're still legally allowed out.
Oscar is just adorable. He is. Oscar is adorable. Go subscribe to him. If you're not subscribed to him, go subscribe to Oscar. Yeah, a little shout out for him. Yeah, the owner passed away. As far as I'm aware, the owner passed away in there, and they couldn't find him. So it was the smell, wasn't it, or something they found after a while because they were buried. Horrific.
all these parks. I wanted to show you a few of these. Been around a few places.
Yeah, they locked the play parks, didn't they?
Chained and locked, so you can't go in them. At the moment, I'm trying to obviously.
Feels like
record,
another world, doesn't
what's
it?
going
Back
on.
then,
But,
locking play parks.
These are all kind of like little clips I'm stringing together because I don't really know what to record. Not anything that's that interesting.
Hello,
it
Adrian.
makes
How's it
sense,
going?
but It's very unusual. And it's kind of one of those things I think we should record because it's definitely going to be one of those times in history that like people remember. So yeah, it's crazy. Every now and then you see like one car go past. Like this car's about to go past me. You see like one car go past and that's it. Otherwise, it's completely, utterly dead.
God, such a weird time. It really was. Yeah, literally we were stuck inside. We could do like baking, cooking, and like playing games, watching TV, and doing that. It was literally weird. So weird. That's Kobe and Hermione, by the way. That's
What can I
my
say
two
about
younger children.
2020, except that it's probably been the hardest year of my life, and not just mine, everyone else's as well. 2020 has been full of ups and downs, the coronavirus being biggest of them all. It has affected everyone's life this year and it feels like it's never going to end. Many people have lost their livelihoods, myself included,
that's my granddad.
and loved ones as well. I'm sure that if there's one year we wish we could just skip, it's definitely been this one. But despite all of the negatives from this year, I am optimistic that next year has to be better than this one.
Yeah, it totally got better. It did. I'll be honest. I mean, 2021 is still I don't know how to put it. It was just a clusterfuck. To be honest, that's the best way I could put it. It was a clusterfuck, but things did get better in 2021. I'm in a new house, a new relationship. I've got a much better job than I used to have. So things have improved. They're not there yet to where they were before. I really want to see next year take it to that next level and get things back to normal, although it doesn't look like it's going to at the moment, does it? But I really want to get out and start doing more exploring and live my life again. More travelling, etc. All that kind of stuff you want to do.
Definitely people being in there and sort of tearing the place apart. But
yeah, everyone's going
still
through
a fair
it.
bit of stuff here.
We're Monopoly collectors.
I have that. I have that exact same.
Do you know
This is
what?
when
This
Oscar
is the
got
thing I'm most excited
paint in
about
his
this
eye.
place. Wait, don't they have different tokens? Look at the dog.
Please carry on, this is hilarious. This is what you geek out about Monopoly. There we go. You could just about see it. I didn't put the whole clip in, but you could just about see his eye and his silhouette there. So he opened something. I can't remember what it was. It was like makeup or something, and it had just gone poof like that, and it gone straight in his eye. And he was just like, oh. He's got quite a funny little short on his channel at the moment about that, which has got a few thousand views. Go check it out. It's what is it? It's some music video, and it cuts to him going, "Oh, it's in my eye! It's in my eye!" It's really funny.
Holy shit!
Oh my god, that's so weird. What?
Just genuinely stairs. Look, come on, look. I'm on stairs.
That was a weird place. However, that's still there as well. It's so overgrown, that place.
So in terms of history of this place, I'm always asked, what's the history? What's the history? Again, a lot of these places we don't know. We just kind of like see them and we're like, oh, let's come and check them out, see what they're like.
That was a cool. That's one of my favourite locations. So random we got permission to do that as
Oscar,
well.
have you driven 300 miles to get McDonald's again?
I suppose I have, yeah. Are you still filming me?
Yeah.
What are you filming me for?
Why not?
We're at McDonald's. McDonald's.
My first double cheeseburger after lockdown, after not having like any takeaways for like 6 months, and now look at me. That didn't go well, did it? This, by the way, I know we called it a battery farm thing. It wasn't battery farm. It wasn't a battery farm. We made the mistake. It actually apparently was free range, but free range is subjective. So free range just means they have access to outside and they have a certain amount of free roaming ability, which we didn't realise. I just thought that those things were like battery hen things, but apparently it wasn't battery hens. It was actually free range.
Oh my god.
But I never knew that.
This is
I'm
sick.
quite
mate.
cruel, personally.
Oh, I can't believe how
horrible that would have been to live in these fucking
tiny.
things.
They're nesting things. They would have got in there when they were going to lay an egg. They wouldn't just stay in there.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yamming it down. Yeah, I was like,
definitely agree with the sentiment of sticking together. What the fuck?
oh, this. So this, if you haven't seen this video, this particular bit, that noise you can hear on the roof, there was people who had come in after us, and they were literally skateboarding. So it doesn't hit the microphone. They were literally skateboarding on the roof and hanging off the roof. They were absolutely nuts. Bear in mind, there was literally a massive drop. If that roof decided to give in at any point, they were dropping maybe 4 stories, because that was, you had literally these seats that went all the way down about 4 stories from the main roof. They were dead if they fell off that. It was really, really tall, that building. Craziness.
You alright? Oh, is it? Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, that's them like on the roof skateboarding. Still the most unexplained video ever, this one. Still can't explain this.
We've just walked around the whole building. The only way we found in so far is upstairs. You guys can see that. There is a window where the bars are open. Collins just starts screaming. What's up?
I'm getting goosebumps already. It's giving me shivers. It's really creepy, this one.
What happened?
It sounded like someone ran away from me. Does that sound even possible?
Run away from you?
Yeah. Like, I was taking a picture of the fireplace and it sounded like someone went kind of like that. Like, into that corner. What was that? What was that? That wasn't you, was it?
Was that you?
No.
What the actual fuck was that?
Still don't know what it was. Even now, I've no idea what it was.
Been in every room,
There's
haven't
only one way in, and that's upstairs.
we? With the arms of the ladder, yeah. Because well, this is why we took the ladder in.
Yeah. Cool.
It could be just things flapping around.
Something flapping around, maybe. Ooh.
That's not that.
That's that, yeah, that is
It's this next bit that I still can't explain.
Maybe it's just...
Because you see how quickly I turn around then, and clearly Colin's not done anything, because he turns around exactly the same time as I do. And that was so close.
I've just looked in every single one of these rooms. No,
I have no idea what that was at all. No idea. Like I said, it still gives me goosebumps now. This was an amazing place. To be fair, bear in mind, this year was COVID. We had so many good locations this year. It was unbelievable. I feel like that's what's been missing this year. We've had some good locations, but nothing quite on this level. Maybe when we got called by police this year at that manor house, that was probably the one place I think was up to this level.
Just a cupboard. But look how big it is, and look how jam-packed full it is. This is probably one of the most untouched locations I've ever been to.
Hell on Earth went to this one recently. Watched their video on that. It was quite strange to see what it looks like now. It's basically been stripped out. There's nothing much left in it. The cat. Yeah, payback was definitely coming. I got him a good one though, I really did. So, like I said, I've said this a few times in this, if you haven't been watching since the beginning, these are like memories for me. That's why I like doing the end of year roundup, even if they don't get many views, because for me it's just really fun to look back at the exciting things you did with your friends. And that's why this stream, I'm really excited about this, because this is like a really cool thing to look back at the last 5 years and how much has changed, how much is different, and all the people I've met along the way. Which is beauty. So yeah,
So like a
amazing.
Ford flatbed.
Absolutely amazing.
Very old.
I've no idea how many videos I've actually
wood
done.
interior.
It's like well over 100. Well, it must be, because it's like 50 a year. So probably approaching like 200 and something. I don't know.
So many, and that doesn't even include the ones I haven't filmed.
Just found these in a bush a second ago. And
someone messaged me about those.
Down it, but
So I'll pause it. Someone messaged me about those and said that they left them there, and I watched their video. I think I posted about it on the community tab. I think I'm not 100%, but they did. They went and showed me the video, and they filmed there as well, and they'd hidden them under that bush where we eventually then went and found them. So weird.
But when you
That's what I do
find
love
a
about the
slope,
community. It does bring
you
people
find two
together when you
sleds,
kind of go to the same places.
can't
Like,
not
we
really,
did that,
can you?
and that was us.
Oh, Jesus
Quite
Christ.
cool.
Whoa! Watch out!
I nearly went straight into him. I had to swerve like that to move out of the way.
I'm going.
Really wish we'd got into
Yes,
the main
yes.
part of that though. The main building we didn't get into. That would have been amazing.
Oh my gosh, we're
completely
picking up some
sealed.
speed now. Uh-oh. I think I've worn a hole in mine.
We're straight past.
And so this is the actual building itself.
Oh, this one.
Lots of the
This one. If you haven't seen this one, honestly, give it a watch. Because this one, it sounds like a really boring video. Like, it does sound like a really boring video. It was like an abandoned farmhouse. There's not much in the farmhouse. But you need to watch to the end. You should always watch to the end of the videos anyway, because there's always stuff at the end. But watch the end of this one in particular, because the thing we found, was just incredible. It really was incredible. I wasn't expecting to find a car like this in here. So that was absolutely crazy.
The farm buildings look pretty empty. We looked at a few of them. It says here, do not remove or release straps. Building under tension. Jesus. Oh God. Right, I'm not going to go in here. I'm going to make that decision. I'm not going to go in here.
So Colin's just said he's seen a vintage car.
Thank you for the subscription to Big Taze. Honestly, there's some good stuff going on that. In fact, actually, while I'm here, actually, there is a video going up on that on the 2nd. So the 2nd of January. There's already a video. It's already uploaded, so there'll be a new one soon. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my second channel, please do. I won't just be focusing on that, so don't worry. I'm not going to be ignoring this channel and just focusing on that one. I've got lots of big plans for this one. It's just getting the chance to go out and explore and make some videos. So that's the biggest problem I've got at the moment, because with like work and kids and stuff like that, and also fitting around other people, it is becoming quite difficult. So we'll get out and explore. But like I said, if there's anyone who wants to kind of go out with me at some point and like do a collab, etc., please get in touch, because I'm definitely down for collabs. I know that Colin's quite busy quite a lot of the time now, and Neil is as well. So it does become quite difficult to explore on a regular basis. But if there's somebody out there who wants to get to know me, come out exploring with me, then please get in touch. I'll carry on.
But if there is, wow, we are getting.
It's not Shazzy. It's not out yet. It'll be out on the 2nd. So there are 2 videos on that already, but there's a 3rd one out on the 2nd as well. Yeah, look at this. This car is fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Honestly, even check that video out, please do go check it out. That was a cool location as well. That was another hoarder's house as well. That was the one I literally couldn't open the doors because there was so much stuff. I think I do show a clip in this where my bag gets stuck in the door. Seems to be a thing actually, doesn't it? The last clip of the last 2 years has been with my bag stuck somewhere.
It's like a Horlicks thing.
If you've seen this year's Rewind, you'll know what I'm talking about.
It's literally stuck to the shelf with cobwebs.
Do you need a hand?
Yeah,
Need a shovel actually.
I would not.
I'm not even holding
I've
that.
put on a
The
bit of
bag's
weight
now being
since I
held
did
up
then.
by the
I don't think I would have. I don't think I could fit through that now. Back then I could adjust. pretty much done with this one. I think that's the last clip. I think maybe I'll do a little bit of talking at the end. I'm not sure. Oh no, all the extra videos as well. That was funny, walking through the woods. We're all seeing eyes staring back at us. What do you guys think of the Tazer extra videos? Do you like them, or would you prefer me to just keep to like actual abandoned videos? I know that some people are a bit like, oh, well, nothing much happens in them, but the whole point is to try and use the footage to give you guys some extra behind-the-scenes content of stuff that maybe didn't go quite as well. That's why I make it very clear we've got Tazer Extra and we've got the abandoned stuff. So what do you guys think of that? Do you like the Tazer Extra, or would you rather me just keep it to the main successful explorers? Let me know. Oh, nice message into that one. But yeah, that is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. That is the whole... Fuck off, you absolute cunt. That's the only time I've dropped the C thing, I think, in a video.
Up enough as it is, he's
That-
putting a stick on my leg, you bastard.
So basically,
That's it, we're done.
the background behind that, if you hadn't seen the video for that, is we found a snake. Basically, we almost walked on a snake, and we decided to leave. And this is when he put a stick on my leg, and it just freaked me out because we literally just seen a big ass snake. So yeah, keep the extras behind the scenes are cool. Yeah, see, I think that as well. I think it's rather than it being wasted, it's worth doing that. Just so that you guys have got some extra content, and also the footage doesn't get wasted. I know it's not as exciting as the main explorers. I try and make sure so they have like a, what's the word, they feel more complete as an explorer. When I do an explorer, it's more a complete package, whereas the extras can be a bit kind of like hit and miss. But it's meant to be just extra footage that isn't getting used for anything, and it's just extra content for you guys. So if you guys like them, I'll keep doing them. If not, then I'll just knock them on the head. It's up to you. I can always make compilations of them at some point if I need to. But anyway, on to this year's rewind, the last rewind of the live stream. If you've been sticking through this for like nearly 2 hours now, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I didn't expect to have this many people in actually the whole time. It's sort of one of those things I think people pick up later on. Stop it. Stop talking, Boris. Yeah, thank you so much for sticking with me for like 2 hours. It's one of the longest streams I've done in a long time. So yeah, let's get this done. Let's watch the last one, and we're starting again with Boris Johnson. And I love this speech so much. So funny.
Forgive me. Forgive me. Peppa Pig World is very much my kind of place. It has a very safe streets.
Safe streets. I love that. Safe streets, Peppa Pig World.
Heavy emphasis on new mass transit systems, I notice, even if they're a bit stereotypical about Daddy Pig. Who would have believed, Tony, that a pig that looks like a hairdryer, or possibly a sort of Picasso-like hairdryer, I think that is pure genius, don't you?
Oh God, I love that speech so much. If you haven't seen the whole thing, just watch the whole thing. It's really funny. Another football stadium. Football stadiums always do well for some reason. This one did well as well, and I filmed the entire thing of this on my phone. Neil, you shared a video on Facebook, didn't you? That's
yes.
Immediately, I was like, Jesus Christ, what the hell? Because it was the next day, was so or drunk. a few Probably hours was. after he'd passed away. So I'm looking at it right now on After the Christmas YouTube, pie, wasn't it?
And it was actually posted on the 2nd of Feb. So Captain Tom died on the 2nd of Feb, and it was posted on the 2nd of Feb. It's a Captain Tom Moore celebrity ghost
Still,
box
that's disgusting.
interview.
Absolutely disgusting.
I haven't said anything, but I'm shaking
How-
my head.
Yeah, how disrespectful can you get?
So what we've decided to do is to spend.
Yeah, so this is the other one I said. If you guys
7
haven't seen
days
it, this is the Home Alone challenge. So
How do you think the Rika's...
that is my stepdaughter Amy, and we've got Morgan,
To
who's
be
my
honest,
eldest as
I
well.
actually think it's going
They
terrible, I'm not
basically
gonna lie.
decided that they could look after themselves, and they were really grown up, and this is the results of what happened. We let them do that for like a week, so they were like looking after themselves, cleaning their own clothes, they were cooking their own food, they had like a food budget and stuff like that. So if you haven't seen that, really good video to watch. It's hilarious. And all I'm going to say is one word: lasagna. And you'll know what I mean if you've seen it. If you haven't, then you're in for a treat. Go watch it.
Just plonk it in the pot. Remind us to never make
That was all filmed on that little camera as well. This was all filmed pretty much on that tiny little camera.
I'm good at cooking.
Again, a really good one if you just start up a channel. Really, really good little camera to get. Genuinely really creepy. This looks like a fake wall here as well behind this. I don't know what the purpose of this part of the building is. I can hear people above me. I hope that's the other guys. If that's what I think it is, I think that's an adult magazine. Yeah, it is. Vicar's house revisit. See, I kind of wanted to just get that shot. That shot there up the tower I couldn't get last time because it was dark. Ooh, for the squeamish, and you watch out. Well, if you're a bit squeamish, I'm just going to pause it there and give you the opportunity to look away if you want to. If you're a bit squeamish, I mean, don't really see much, but it's more the oh, I felt that kind of feeling. So yeah, I've warned you. Feel that even now. Right, guys, yeah, I think this was the best explore we did this year. I think this was absolutely the best explore. I don't show much of the place in this particular clip. This is more just the whole kind of alarms and police and stuff. But if you guys want to see that video, please go and check it out because that location and the whole video is just fantastic. To this day, it's still my longest video ever done. I think it's about 40 minutes long.
Shit.
So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. The guy who just tripped an alarm. My source for this didn't tell me there was an alarm. So this is a section we've not seen yet. Oh.
Shit, that's a different one.
There's one right there in front of you.
There's one up there as well. That's a different one.
It's coming from down there somewhere. Look at his face, he's shot through. That was a different alarm, isn't it?
Yeah, that was different.
That's not good. Right, guys, you probably can't see what we're doing very well because it's pitch black. But we're currently sort of laying low in one of the bedrooms because there's a car outside now with lights on. We think it's police, but we're not 100% sure. Check that out. That is pretty cool. I don't want to uncover the whole thing because it's been well preserved underneath this tarpaulin, so I don't really want to uncover the whole thing, but that is pretty epic. Police. Yeah. Well, the thing is, we weren't actually sure if it was police or not. We weren't 100%.
Stuff. There's actually whole reels of film.
It was just, we could just see lights and the windows were very kind of like not foggy, what's the word, dirty. And we couldn't actually see what it was. So I was like, I think it's police, but we're not 100%. It's not like they had like flashing blue lights. It was just the front headlights. Yeah, so actually, I don't know if you guys saw that bit, but this bit, I was being a bit sassy. I was like, do you know what, sod it, I don't care. Obviously, if you guys have been following the channel this year, you would have seen what happened. But yeah, so I just decided I was going to make the point that on Urbex with X, as they were calling me, I was apparently X, or whatever it was, Mr. X. They called me Mr. X the whole time. So Urbex with X, his most popular video on his entire channel is the stream about me. So yeah, you're welcome. Oh, I'll probably get some repercussions from that, but I don't care. You weren't joking when you said zombie spiders.
Oh, is that one of the zombie spiders?
That's over there, look at it. You can see all the puffs and fucking...
Oh, God.
Oh, you alright? Yeah, you guys really seem to be enjoying the top 10s this year, so I appreciate that. Like, that's the one series I think this year that I started that you guys seem to really, really enjoy. I think it was like unanimous that everyone was like, yeah, I like these. So I will be doing more of those next year. I'm tempted to do at some point. I'm tempted to do my top 10 favourite Urbex channels. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, I want to do that, but I don't want to offend anybody as well, because there's lots of good Urbex channels out there, but I have certain ones that I particularly watch and enjoy. And I know that everyone's going to expect me to just say my friends, but that's not what I would do. I would do it so it's actually the ones that I watch. So, yeah. This year's videos were great. I thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Like, this year, they should have got better anyway, because if you didn't know, I've got a job now working as an editor. So my skill in terms of editing should be better than it was. So hopefully you can see that in the videos, and they are coming out better made. Yeah, from that. So fingers crossed.
Shoes on for this.
If it's not, then I'm not doing my job very well.
So this would be just filled to the brim with ammunition, and you've got the wheels on these little runners here, and they've just been slid up and down.
The only fans. I love it. It makes me laugh. That clip, that shot makes me laugh so much because we got. Where is that? Lost it now. Where is it?
And they've been slid up and down.
Right, so that shot there. So I've put the OnlyFans over my butt, obviously, wearing jeans. But there's a big there's a big graffiti thing right next to me with boobs hanging out and a penis. And I put the OnlyFans on my butt. The bit that's actually already covered. I just thought it was funny. I love that bit. I still don't think this was a ghost. I still don't think this was a ghost. I stand by that. Do not think it was a ghost.
Disappeared within like half a second. It's that quick.
I'll happily say if I think something was unexplained, but I absolutely don't think that was a ghost. I think it's just a shadow. I think it's just a shadow. You can't tell from that footage as well. I tried cleaning it up as much as possible. You can't tell.
Power's on.
God, I can't believe the footage for this one. This one annoyed me so much. I couldn't believe that the footage that I recorded on the GoPro corrupted.
My God, you can actually see the bit.
And obviously, this is the only clip I had of it, which is what we recorded on my phone afterwards.
Buildings, and we're always saying about how dangerous they are and how you've got to be careful with
So
floors
annoyed.
and roofs and stuff like that.
Colin gets scared easy, yeah, he does. 100%. Hey, more centering of butts. Such a bastard for doing that.
Decided that taking over control is a fucking roller coaster. Right, I am now controlling this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jesus Christ!
I want you to come with me.
I'm not coming at Ben Nevis. We've had this conversation before. I'll tell you what, if we can smash 100 likes on this video, I will find Ben Nevis. I've got to do this next year sometime as well, haven't I? So we can actually travel anywhere. I'm not looking forward to that, I have to admit. Definitely need to get into shape better than I am now, jeez. No way I can walk up Ben Nevis the way I am at the moment. Oscar's bloody dancing. I really enjoyed this road trip. We had a few ups and downs. Obviously, I think the second day was it. The second day, yeah, I think the second day we did, I think we wasted a lot of time. I'll be honest, I really do think we did. He 100 likes smashed, absolutely. But and I think that day 3 we proper ran ourselves ragged. I know that this day, like, we were literally going from place to place to place to place because we really were like, oh shit, we haven't got any stuff done. We need to get some stuff done. And although we really had fun at that for my birthday at that downhill roller coaster thing, it was a bit of a waste of time, and we should have been doing more exploring and focusing on that because that's what we were there for. And I'm all for fun days, like I said earlier, I'm all for fun days, but get the videos done first and then have a fun day. And we did it the other way around. We had a fun day, and then we were like, oh yeah, we should probably do some videos with one day left.
on the inside. So you jump in, I fucking landed straight in it. I was like, fuck's sake.
I was probably just wind. I just zoomed in because it looks creepy, but it's probably just wind. That was a cool location. Shame we couldn't get into the main building. Still a cool spot though. And if we'd got there a few years ago as well, we'd have seen all like the scripts and stuff and props left, because apparently before the fire there was loads left. Oh yeah. And then we get an ad, lovely ads. Perfect way to finish off this.
Interested in selling
An ad.
printed products such as
Bugger
wall
off.
art and apparel with your design online? Go to gelato.com.
Right. Ad. Bag's currently stuck here at the moment, so you're going to have to cut that a little bit. That is a tough old little... Told you. This one finishes with my bag getting stuck as well.
Hang on, right.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Are you alright?
Oh, I love that bit.
Oh my god.
I'm just chilling, he says.
So guys, that is it for the
Right, that is it. That is all of our Tazer Rewinds. That is 5 years of Tazer Rewind and 5 years of exploring on this channel. It's been an absolute journey. It really has. It's been incredible. I don't know what to say other than that. I've met so many cool people in the last 5 years, and it's a shame that they don't all explore. And it does feel a bit like things have dipped. But I can't tell if that's COVID or whether that's people giving up YouTube or giving up exploring. It does feel a lot harder at the moment than it did last year, or not last year, sorry, the last few years. But we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. We'll get back to what we were doing before, doing regular videos, except now they'll be better quality because obviously I've got the editing skills, the better camera, etc. So we will get back to it. Obviously, as you guys know, I've started Big Taze, which is a second channel, which is meant to be just sort of something chill, relaxed. It's also meant to be so you guys can have some content of me if you enjoy watching me and not just the explores. Because I know that sometimes I'm not the most entertaining person in the world, so sometimes you're just there because the explore's cool. So if you do enjoy me and watching me, then I definitely highly recommend you subscribe to Big Taze, because that's exactly what it's for. If, for example, we end up in lockdown again, it's stuff that I can do that isn't Urbex, that gives you guys regular content of me, not necessarily the exploring side of things. But like I said, we'll get back to it. This year, my goal is to try and get back to weekly videos, to hit 10k. And I know these are like the same goals I've had for like the last 2 years, but we'll get there. Just want to say a huge thank you to everyone as well who supported me for the last 5 years and is still watching the videos now today. Even if you've only been here since like last week, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. Hope you guys have a great new year and have had a good Christmas. So that is it for me today, and thank you for watching. I'll see you again next year. Right, thank you guys. See you later. Bye.